everyone, welcome again to Viva's Canadian Journey. Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take a brief moment just to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel, everyone that watches my videos often, everyone that sends a comment, shares, like. I really don't take this for granted. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This week, Viva's Canadian Journey reached a whopping 4,000 subscribers. I'm over the moon. Thank you to everyone that supports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you so much. People send kind words, kind comments, just encouraging me often. I really want to say thank you. And also people send questions that actually keep me on my toes. Sometimes if I respond, I'm like, let me just double check and make sure this information is correct. Thank you for trusting me with your questions. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's keep it coming. And yes, today I'm going to be providing an update on the very in-demand, very successful, very popular immigration stream, that is the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. It's a mouthful, so from now on, please, I'm going to say AIPP. Okay, so an update on the AIPP. You don't want to miss this because there's loads of important information and some good news as well. Okay, so you want to watch this to the very end. All right, so let's get started. So the AIPP. Before then, if you're yet to subscribe, please don't forget to do so. Today is a very good day to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon. A couple of months ago, I made a video on the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Okay, this is one of my most watched videos. A lot of people found it really helpful, really useful. In usual, style and format, I really broke it down and I made the whole pilot program seems so simple. Okay, so you can go back, and if you're yet to watch it, after this you can actually go back and watch it. Okay, but for the purpose of those that are joining for the first time who are yet to watch, or if you've kind of forgotten what that stream is about, let me just give you a quick refresher, really quick. Okay, so the AIPP is an employer-driven immigration stream for immigrants who want to reside in Atlantic Canada. So emphasis on the word employer-driven. Okay, this means that one of the main criteria for this stream is that you need to obtain a job from a designated employer here in Atlantic Canada. Number two, very important, you want to reside in Atlantic Canada. So in either Nova Scotia, where I stay and I love, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, or Prince Edward Island, PEI. The whole idea of this stream is not for you to be successful, come here, stay for 2 months, and then in 2 months you run away to a big city. No, please. If you're all about the big cities, the big provinces, there's nothing wrong with that, but it just means that this stream is not for you. Okay? Now, other criteria that make this stream very popular is the language requirements. Okay, this is one of the streams that has the lowest scores required. So for instance, if you're taking the IELTS with a band 4, you can be successful with this stream. Okay, compared to the Federal Express Entry or other PMPs where you need a band 6 or 7. Okay, again, you need to get your credentials evaluated. And finally, you need to have your proof of funds. This stream has one of the lowest proof of funds. Okay, so for instance, with the federal level, the proof of funds needed for a family of 4 is about 19,000 Canadian dollars. For the AIPP, proof of funds, family of 4, we're talking 6,000 Canadian dollars. The difference is clear. One of the reasons why the proof of funds here is really low is because, or is lower, 6,000 Canadian dollars is not low. Dash me and then I'll show you that it's not low. The reason why it's lower than what's needed at the federal level is because for this stream you need to have obtained a job. So it is expected that once you get to Canada, you start working, money is coming in. So yes, real quick, that was, just a snapshot of the AIPP. Okay, now as we've heard, a lot of us would have heard by now that the AIPP is coming to an end in December 2021. So a lot of people have contacted me and are a bit, nervous what's happening. Yes, the stream is coming to an end December 2021. That's 6 months from now. Okay. However, the good news is that as this stream is ending, Immigration Canada, are proposing a new revamped permanent Atlantic immigration stream. Okay, so this one was a pilot project, or a pilot program. It was a tester. They were testing to see if this was going to be good, if this was going to be helpful. They did that. They're happy, and they're proposing a new program. The thing is, no one knows when this new program is going to start. No one even knows what it's going to be called. Because it's been announced, everyone is super duper excited. It could start just before this one ends, or maybe beginning of next year. Nobody knows. But something to really look forward to. Okay. There are a few things we know about the new proposed program. I'm going to talk about that. But really quick, I need to address something very, very important, because quite a number of people have contacted me. And majority of the time, people are like, Habiba, we have applied to hundreds of employers in Atlantic Canada, and no one is responding. In fact, some people have said they've applied to over 100, and they all got rejections. And somebody was actually asking me last week that, is this AIPP, is this actually legit? This Atlantic Canada program, is it actually legit? And I'm like, yes, it is. Quite a couple of people have been successful. Okay, and let me explain using some data to show you why it is legit. Okay, and why, very important, why a new permanent program is being proposed. Okay, so really quick, and I hope this excites you. The truth is, Canada needs you. Let that sink in for a little bit. Okay, Canada needs you as a skilled immigrant. Atlantic Canada needs you. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay, I usually tell people to look at this coming to Canada stuff as a 50-50 relationship between you and Canada, as a symbiotic relationship. Canada needs you because Canada does need a lot of immigrants, the same way you need and you want to come to Canada. Okay, so Atlantic Canada is in need of a lot of immigrants. Let me tell you why. And this is not, I didn't get this data from my head. It's online, it's legit. Research has it that 4 out of every 5 immigrants that comes to Canada, 4 out of 5, that's a lot, settle in the big provinces. So they go to the likes of Ontario, BC, Alberta, Manitoba. There's nothing wrong with that. People love big cars, big cities, big houses. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But what happens here is that while the big cities are benefiting, benefiting from all the good things that come with immigration, the small provinces, especially the ones in Atlantic Canada, are missing out from all the benefits of immigration. Okay? So the government in Atlantic Canada with IRCC sat down and said, hey guys, we need to do something. Atlantic Canada also has to benefit from, immigration. In Atlantic Canada, research has it that there's an aging population. The baby boomers are retiring. Okay, and a research that was conducted between 2012 and 2018 showed that the workforce in Atlantic Canada declined by over 30,000 people, while the rest of the country, the other provinces, their workforce between this period, was steady. But the one in Atlantic Canada actually declined. Atlantic Canada needs you, and thus one of the reasons they are, revamping this program and making it permanent. So please don't give up. Don't think it's a sham or it's a scam. No. Okay. So let's talk about this new proposed program real quick. Like I mentioned, no one knows when it's going to start, but we hope it's really soon. Fingers crossed. No one even knows what it's going to be called, but everybody's keeping an eye out. That's why you need to keep watching Biba's Canadian Journey for updates. But what we do know is that, like the AIPP, is also employer driven. So you need to obtain a job from a designated employer in Canada. And what they're going to do this time is that they're going to come up with an updated list. Okay, new employers are joining the list, are excited to be part of this pilot program. Okay, so it's going to be employer driven. Again, if you're yet to take your language proficiency exams, you need to do that. You need to have your credentials evaluated and start saving your proof of funds. Okay, so just have that. Start getting ready. Now, this new program is going to be very focused on the worker, on the immigrants. Okay, so one of the things this new program is going to do is that a few jobs, a few NOC codes, the requirements are going to be made flexible so that it will be easier for workers to actually get through this application process. So for instance, NOC codes in the healthcare sector. Okay, because the truth is, like all provinces in Canada, workers are needed in the healthcare sector. So while in the past the requirements for some NOC codes were a bit strict and very stringent, now they're going to make it flexible. In my head, flexible means slightly easier, okay, for healthcare workers. So if you're in the health industry, a nurse or a nursing aide, doctors, some good news as well. Okay, very important as well, this stream is going to make sure that employers that are hiring workers from overseas, okay, provide adequate training for these workers. Not just training for the job, okay, but training so that workers, when they come to Canada, can easily, feel comfortable in the work environment. A lot of the challenges that overseas workers face here is that they don't understand the Canadian culture. So now there's going to be a lot of onus on the employers to make sure that the candidates they are hiring, they provide them with adequate training so that when the candidates come to Canada and they start working, they feel very settled and very welcome. I was very excited when I was reading this because it shows that, yes, this stream is actually focused on, not just bringing workers in, but making sure workers feel very welcome in Canada. Okay, if this doesn't make you excited, I don't know what else is going to make you excited, but it made me very excited. Okay, so again, do not fear, be of good cheer. Yes, AIPP is coming to an end in December 2021, but something else is coming up. Everybody's excited. You need to keep watching Biba's Canadian Journey. Follow on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook for any, so that you get any updates that comes up from Immigration Canada. Okay, and until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Hi, my name is Habiba.